राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा गोकुलानंद राधा गोकुलानंद श्री राधे जय सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान जय राधा लंडनेश्वर राधा लंडनेश्वर श्री राधे जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय पंचतत्वा जय पंचतत्वा जय पंचतत्वा जय प्रभुपदा शिल प्रभुपदा जय जय गुरुदेव जय शिल गुरुदेव निताय गौर प्रेमानंद हरि 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 बोल। हरे कृष्णा माता जी। हरे कृष्णा श्रीधर प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्णा स्वरूप प्रभु। हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा सुप्रिया गोपी माता जी। हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, थैंक यू सो मच। हरे कृष्णा।
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Mataji, for everybody for joining today. Can I, yes, can I request Sridhar Prabhu or Swarup Prabhu to screen share, please? Bhagavad Gita chapter 17, 14, 15 and 16, 17, 4 verses.
I think already screening, Mataji. I could see the screen.
I am doing, Prabhuji, but I just saw that my laptop is completely out of charge. So
okay.
Yeah, Prabhuji, if you can please share.
Yeah, I will share. Mataji.
17 Bhagavad Gita. So I will join on my phone, Prabhuji, so that
Okay.
it will be easy.
Mataji, will you be able to do the Mangalacharan or you want me to do?
Yes, Mataji, I will do, Mataji. I can do,
Okay.
Mataji. If
You
you
can start Mangalacharan. Till
yes,
then, Prabhuji can
yes,
share
yes,
this.
yes, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhuji. Sridhar Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुश्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिकान्ता राधाकान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिने इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधार श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण।
Mata, unless you remove the screen, I can't share, Mataji.
Okay, ma. Prabhu. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, Prabhu.
Yeah, echo for you, Mataji. I think. Just close the.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Now, is it clear, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Prabhu. So today we are going to, I'm very new and I'm trying to do my best. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Today I'm trying to speak on austerities. So from Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 14, 15, 16, and 17. So as Krishna has mentioned, we are going to talk about what kinds of austerities we have to be doing as Krishna has suggested in the Bhagavad Gita, and the translations and purports by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. And we will try to understand as much as possible from our perspectives, and we will try to give our best. So in chapter 17 and 14th verse, Krishna is telling that Devadvija Guru Prajna Pujanam Saucham Arjavam Brahmacharyam Ahimsa cha Shariram Tapa Uchyate. So in this, Prabhu, can you scroll down, Prabhu? Yes, thank you. In the translation, austerity of the body consists in worship of the Supreme Lord, the Brahmanas, the spiritual master, and superiors like the father and mother, and in cleanliness, simplicity, celibacy, and non-violence. And purport, the Supreme Godhead here explains the different kinds of austerity and penance. First, he explains the austerities and penances practiced by the body one should offer or learn to offer respect to God or to the demigods and perfect qualified brahmanas and the spiritual master and superiors like father, mother, or any person who is conversant with Vedic knowledge. These should be given proper respect. One should practice cleansing oneself externally and internally, and he should learn to become simple in behavior. He should not do anything which is not sanctioned by the spiritual injunctions. He should not indulge in sex outside of married life, for sex is sanctioned in the scripture only in marriage, not otherwise. This is called celibacy. These are penances and austerities as far as the body is concerned. So, first one, we are talking about the body, the austerities of the body. We have three in Bhagavad Gita. There are three kinds of austerities. One is the body, the next one is the speech, and the third one is the mind. So we usually, when we say mana karma vacha, we say you like manasa karmana vacha, like where that means we have with mind, body, and speech. We have to be very careful, like what we are doing, whether we are doing the right things or the wrong things. So first thing is like worship of the Supreme Lord Krishna and spiritual master, Shiksha Gurus and the Diksha Guru. So we have to know we can accept so many people as Shiksha Gurus, and one Diksha Guru who will give you the initiation, and superiors like father, mother, acharyas, all the elders, whoever is giving you the right advice, or the superiors, you should accept them, them as your well wishers, and also you should accept, because when they are giving you the right direction, that means they become your guru. Whether it can be a friend, it can be father, mother, anybody, it can be anyone, and you can follow their instructions, and you can do better in life. So this, and then cleanliness, we are talking, Srila Prabhupada is mentioning like cleanliness, meaning externally and internally. What is externally means? Like externally meaning waking up in the morning and doing your morning duties, and then taking a nice bath, keeping yourself clean, your surroundings clean, your house and everything clean. And also internally meaning like your way you are thinking also matters, and everything, like whatever is internally, what we eat, what we think, what we do, everything matters. So internal cleanliness is also as important of external cleanliness. And then simplicity, living a simple life, not to go for high, unnecessarily for show off. And for show off, people do a lot of things just to show off people that we have so much, we are so opulent, or something like that. But actually, in actuality, they are it is so stressful for them when they have to show off people that they are very opulent and rich or whatever. So when they live in a simple living, not making too much of, buying so much stuff in the house and keeping them, maintaining them, and then people suffer because of so much stuff they have at home, or in the office also. Sometimes they will have so much stuff that they cannot clean their own surroundings because of not living in a simple life. And then celibacy, as already Srila Prabhupada mentioned, no illicit sex out of marriage. So we have to first of all marry a person who is in the right way of thinking and everything, so that the marriage will last longer, and also forever. I mean, until the death, so they can live together, and these things have to be avoided. And non-violence meaning we should not be killing animals or eating animals and hurt, like animal, that we have to follow the ahimsa. So we should not be killing any animals just to satisfy our tongues. So we have to make sure that we eat a vegetarian food which is offered to Lord Krishna, and then we have to eat the prasadam, not any food. Whatever food is offered, we should not be eating. And also non-violence, not just about animals, but also we should be very careful how we speak, and we should not be hurting anyone intentionally, physically or verbally. We should never be hurting people by unknowingly. Sometimes we might do, and that is also, we have to be if we become aware of what is coming out of our mouth, then we become more and more careful, and we will not be intentionally hurting anybody, or even unknowingly also we can try to avoid, because the moment we understand what we are speaking, whether it is pleasant to the other person or not, then we will become more and more aware of what we are speaking. And physically also we have to be very careful not to hurt people in any way. So while worshipping the Lord, we should be clean, which, like as we already spoke, and we have to wake up early in the morning, do our duties, take a bath, cook for Krishna, clean vegetarian food without onions and garlic, and then we have to give naivedyam for Krishna, and then we have to and also we have to offer it in a very clean utensil, which is specially kept for Krishna, not in any utensils which we are eating. We have to make sure that we keep the utensils also clean, and also special utensils for just for Krishna, not the utensils where we use the dishes. And then the second purport, Prabhuji, can you scroll the next one? Yes, Prabhu. Can anybody, if anybody want to please read this one?
You want me to read, Mataji?
Yes,
Just this verse?
Mataji. Please, Mataji.
अनुद्वेगकरं वाक्यं सत्यं प्रियहितं च यत् स्वाध्याय अभ्यासनं चैव वाङ्मयं तप उच्यते. Translation. I am using mobile. I'll try my best, Mataji. Translation. Yes. Austerity of speech consists in speaking words that are truthful, pleasing, beneficial, and not agitating to others, and also in regularly reciting Vedic literature. You want me to read the purport also, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. If it is small, yes, Mataji. It is a small one.
Okay. Yeah. Purport by Divan Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. One should not speak in such a way as to agitate the mind of others. Of course, when a teacher speaks, he can speak the truth for the instruction of his students, but such a teacher should not speak to those who are not his students if he will agitate their minds. This is penance as far as talking is concerned. Besides that, one should not talk nonsense. The process of speaking in spiritual circles is to say something upheld by the scriptures. One should at once quote from scriptural authority to back up what he is saying. At the same time, such talks should be very pleasurable to the ear. By such discussions, one may derive the highest benefit and elevate human society. Sorry. There is a limitless stock of Vedic literature, and one should study this. This is called penance of speech. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Mataji. I forgot to read the synonyms. No problem. We should actually read.
No problem, Mataji. Thank you so much. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Yes. So again, the second one is the austerity of speech, penance of speech. So we have to be in this. It's clearly Krishna has mentioned, and Srila Prabhupada gives more insight into it in his purports. So truthful speaking. So we have to be always be truthful, and honestly we have to speak everything which is honest, and honestly we have to tell anything because lying is very easy at that moment. We may lie, but later on it can cause problems. But truth, in the beginning it might feel like, oh my goodness, I have to say something which might not be good for me or for them, like, or pleasing for our to please other people. We might lie, but at the same time it can cause more and more problems later. So we have to always remember that we have to be truthful to ourselves, and when we speak, we have to say the right things and the truth, never lie. And also pleasing, we should be pleasing people, but that doesn't mean that we have to be flattery should be avoided. We should not be just to flatter someone. We cannot be unnecessarily telling too much about a person. Oh, you are so good, you looking so beautiful, something like that. Sometimes we get carried away by flattery, like, people get quickly, we get carried away by flattery. So we should try to avoid flattery, and also as devotees of Krishna, we should also remember that we should not get carried away by flattery. We should not be encouraging those kind of things, but at the same time it should be pleasing and encouraging for the devotees. Because now, after coming into Krishna, like, I'm not yet initiated or anything, but I'm already in. With your association, I have learned so much, that you are all like always encouraging me, inspiring me to learn the scriptures and to understand the scriptures in a proper way, and to put that into perspective in our lives, in day-to-day life. So when before, I used to think that, oh, I will do Vishnu Sahasranam and that should be good enough. I'm doing so much for God. That's what my mindset was. But after coming into Krishna, like with contact with you all, Induleka Mataji has made me, like she has introduced me to you all, and I'm learning a lot from you. So much patience you all have, and you guys always encourage me to do these things. So I'm so thankful to God and also to all of you. So, but you are always not flattering, but you are always you talk in a pleasing way. So this is very important. And whatever we speak in to anybody, whether in the material, on the material platform or on the spiritual platform, we should always speak the beneficial things, not some useless things. When we talk, we have to make sure that it is use of for them. For whatever we speak, it has to make some sense, and it should be useful for them. Either, yes, we have to still in the material platform. So on the material platform also we have to speak, but we have to teach our children or our friends or whoever surrounded from with us. We have to try to teach them that we have to live on the right platform, like being honest, being truthful, and all these things make a lot of sense. So we have to try to be beneficial. When we speak, it should be beneficial to the people who are listening as well, and we should not be agitating to others. It should be pleasing and beneficial. And also we have to always regularly reciting Vedic literature is also one of the penance of speech. So when we are speaking it, when we regularly recite Vedic literature, that also helps us with all these things. So we have to be very mindful and careful of what we speak. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Can anyone else volunteers, please? Anybody want to read this austerity
Hare
of
Krishna
mind?
Mataji, can I read
Hare
it?
Krishna, Induleka Mataji,
Hare Krishna.
please.
Manaha prasadaha somyasvam naunam maunam atma vinigraha bhava samshuddhir isyetat tapo manasam yuchyate. Okay, go to the synonym, please. Can you slow down? No, synonym. Thank you. Manaha prasadaha, satisfaction of the mind. Somyatvam, being without duplicity towards others. Monam, gravity. Atma, of the self. Vinigraha, control. Bhava, of one's nature. Samsiddhi, purification. Iti, that. Etat, this. Tapaha, austerity. Manasam, of the mind. Yukchate, is said to be. Translation: and satisfaction, simplicity, gravity, self-control, and purification of one's existence are the austerities of the mind. Purport: to take the mind To make the mind austere is to detach it from sense gratification. It should be so trained that it can be always thinking of doing good for others. The best training for the mind is gravity in thought. One should not deviate from Krishna consciousness and must always avoid sense gratification. To purify one's nature is to become Krishna conscious. The distraction of the mind can be obtained only by taking the mind away from thoughts of sense enjoyment. The more we think of sense enjoyment, the more the mind becomes dissatisfied. In the present age, we unnecessarily engage the mind in so many different ways of sense gratification, and so there is no possibility of the mind becoming satisfied. The best course is to divert the mind to the Vedic literature, which is full of satisfying stories, as in the Puranas and the Mahabharata. One can take advantage of its knowledge and thus become purified. The mind should be devoid of duplicity, and one should think of the welfare of all. Silence means that one is always thinking of self-realization. The person is Krishna consciousness, observes perfect silence in this sense. Control of the mind means detaching the mind from sense enjoyment. One should be straightforward in his dealings and thereby purify his existence. All these qualities together constitute austerity in mental activity. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Haribo. So in this verse, Krishna is telling austerity of the mind, and Srila Prabhupada giving purport. It could be even bigger purport, but yes, it is so much about mind. So the mind is the hardest. The austerity of the mind is the most difficult, the most hardest one, because in Bhagavad Gita also, in 6th chapter 34th verse, Arjuna is mentioning like how mind is so fickle. So Arjuna says, like, how can I control the mind? It is the most fickle. And so Manah Chanchala. Chanchala means I was searching on the like Google, what is the exact meaning, how to tell this, when I was preparing for this. And in Google it said so many meanings, and I said, oh my goodness. So that is why Manah Chanchala means there are so many synonyms for Chanchala, which is fickle, inconstant, and unsteady, quivering, restless, fluctuating, moving, so and so forth. There are many more. So you can understand from there itself that mana is so chanchala. It cannot, stay at one place for once, not even a fraction of a second. So it is very hard to control and the mind. So only way to and how to do this, like, our mind is constantly wavering from fluctuating and quivering from one thought to another thought to another. So, and it is not fixed on one thing permanent, like on constantly for even 1 minute. Probably 1 minute is a big deal for the mind to sit at, to think of one thing. So how can we try and fix our mind on Krishna? Like, we have to get attached to Krishna. That's the only way we can detach from this material senses and the material platform. On the material, as Mataji already read, sense gratification is one of the worst thing what we always, it is hard, it's very hard to control the sense gratification. So to control that, we only way to do is to constantly fix our mind on Krishna and Krishna's activities. Usually we say for the kids, oh, put them in the sports, put them in that and this, so that they don't get they will not be going in a wrong direction, or they will not have bad association, and they cannot, let them be occupied with the better things, like going to the sports, learning music when the kids are young. That's what we try to do, so that the kids will be in a better. Say similarly, we have to also remember our mind is like it's worse than a kid, actually. It is worse than a monkey, drunk monkey, they say. So it is very hard to keep our mind steady. So we have to understand that we have to try to keep our mind in the activities of Krishna. That's the only way we can understand. We can actually get slowly detached from the sense gratification. And then here we are also speaking about satisfaction. Satisfaction can be obtained only by taking the mind actually away from the. That's what we were talking about, sense enjoyment. So we have to understand that satisfaction, simplicity we already spoke about, like we have to live simple, and our thoughts will also be simple and easy to fix on Krishna. And also being grounded, gravity, we the only when we are, our mind is grounded, when it is when it is attached to Krishna, that's the only way we can actually come out of this sense enjoyment and all those things. And the silence, here we are also talking about silence. So silence is being, when people are talking or something, like, a real intelligent person will be very quiet, and people might think that why is he so quiet, he doesn't speak up at all or something like that. But he is very knowledgeable, that's why he is not engaging in useless topics. But at the same time, he will not keep quiet when it comes to the, when we have to talk about some spiritual things. Then he will actually speak up, because he knows what he has to talk. So we have to be, being silent doesn't mean that he's just avoiding, or he doesn't know anything or anything like that. He could be very intelligent, but he just doesn't speak up at that time. And self control, we have to have control, which is a big topic again in itself. So when it comes to self control, this is the most hardest one, most difficult, especially to control our senses. Our senses are so, like, they get carried away by everything. Anything it sees food, it want to immediately want to eat the food. And then say, for example, hearing some gossip, immediately people want to engage in the talk, and put their input about gossiping about some other people. And also correcting other people, when someone makes a mistake, immediately there is a very high chance when of other people correcting them immediately. And losing temper, for example, they get very quickly, they get angry or mad at other person. And they usually, we get very much we become very defending when somebody tries to tell you this is the right way to do it or something. Then immediately we try to defend, and we'll say no, that whatever I am doing is the right way of doing things, which is not. They don't, like, give it a thought and think, oh, maybe they are correct, or what I'm doing might be wrong. We never think like that. So that is one of the things which we need to be controlled. And also losing patience. Nowadays it's so hard to even drive. 1 second if you are slow, already people are cutting you and then driving. They have no patience at all. And I don't even understand what great things they are doing by doing that. In next second they'll be at the red light sitting along with us. So it's very very funny to see people have no patience at all. So we need to have develop more patience and all those things. And also most of the time we are just giving excuses for not doing things. For example, not attending a class, I might say, oh, I had this to do, I have that to do. For not chanting our rounds, we might say, oh, we give excuses all the time, which is not. We have to have a control over these things. And also the most difficult is the lust and the envy of other people. When lust is the most hardest to get rid of. And the now only I'm learning so much nowadays, that when all the speakers are talking, then I'm understanding. Before I used to think self-realization meaning, it's just, oh, self-realization means just that I'm not this body, I'm the soul. That is what is self-realization meaning. That's what I thought. But now, going deeper and deeper, I'm still learning a lot. There is so much to learn. but whatever I have learned, I'm just trying to tell that self-realization, meaning it's not just understanding that we are not body and soul. Yes, that is the main thing. But along with that, we are understanding that our bad qualities, our demonic qualities, which we have within ourselves, and once we know that this is the quality which I'm having and which is not a good thing to have, the immediately if we understand that this is not a good quality, and then we will try to slowly fix that and try to come on the right path, come our train, like we can come on the put our mind and everything on the right track to go towards Godhead, and to go to Godhead towards serving God. So otherwise, now I'm understanding that self-realization is not just about understanding that I'm not the body, I'm soul, but also understanding what all qualities we have, what all bad qualities that we have to get rid of, and how to make it proper, and how to keep serving God. So this is one of the things which I am learning. So this one, I know that you all know much better than you are all elevated devotees, but I'm just trying, like, when the teacher is just sitting and listening to the kids. Okay, that's how you are all listening to me. Thank you so much. And purification by chanting and engaging our, like, purification, how can we purify ourselves? That is by chanting and also engaging ourselves in serving Krishna. So only that's the only way we can purify. It is not easy, even though we understand that we have a bad quality, but we will not be able to get rid of it that easily. So the only way to do is that to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and then we have to constantly engage in Krishna's service. That's the only way we can do these things. And so above all these four austerities, then only we will be able to do these things. So Hare Krishna Prabhu, and if we can go to the next one, Hare Krishna. Someone can read this one, please. Any volunteers?
I can read, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, thank you. Shraddhaya paraya taptam tapastatrividam naraihi afala kankshibir yuktaihi satvikam parichakshate. Shraddhaya, with faith, paraya, transcendental, taptam, executed, tapaha, austerity, tat, that, trividam, of three kinds, naraihi, by men, afalak akankshibihi, who are without desires of fruits, yuktahi, engaged, satvikam, in the mode of goodness, parichakshate is called. Translation: this threefold austerity performed with transcendental faith by men not expecting material benefits but engaged only for the sake of the Supreme is called austerity in goodness.
Hari Bol. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. Yes, so the above threefold austerities, so we have to understand mana, vacha, karmana. We have to understand with all these three, and with all these three should not be performed only for material benefit. Most of the books nowadays, English books which are written only for the material benefit, they are trying to tell that you do this, you will get this. You do if you can do all these things, you will be very good in the at work. You can please your boss, and you can get so and so. But yes, that is okay. We cannot deny the fact that we still have to live here. We still have to maintain our bodily body. We still have to eat. We still need a house to live and everything. Yes, perfect. There is nothing wrong in that. But at the same time, they forget the main thing, which is that they have to be connected to Krishna. They have to be connected to God realization, and without that, all these things becomes like negligible, which will become zero with the. So we have to understand that all this should be performed only with the transcendental faith without any material benefits. Material benefits automatically follow because you are already doing all these three. If any person does all these three, whether in the material platform or at the spiritual, and I should say not or, it should be both sides. When they do both the sides, then automatically material benefits will follow. But at the same time, we have to understand that everything has to be Krishna Arpanam. We have to give it to Krishna and Arpanam. So when we offer all the fruits to Krishna, and then if we can realize this, then automatically this is called austerity in goodness. So as we all know already, that we have three modes of material nature, which is passion, ignorance, passion, and goodness. So ignorance is not at all good, and passion, yes, we need a little bit of passion to survive in this material world, and then the goodness comes. So when we give all the fruits to Krishna, then that is called austerity in goodness. So this is what Srila Prabhupada is trying to tell, and I will also tell a little bit about ABCs, which you all know already, but I will just quickly go through the ABC of austerity, which is A for association. So we need to understand that we have to associate with the devotees who are who are good people, who are already knowing all this, so we can learn from them a lot, and then we also improve. We can improve from that, from what we are from where who to associate is very important. Even for the kids, we always tell, okay, who are your friends? Tell me your friend's character. I can tell your character, they used to say when we were young kids. So we need to understand who we are associating with. So good association, meaning associating with devotees of Lord Krishna, who only speak about Krishna and also preaches Krishna consciousness, and who can help you elevate, who can help elevate ourselves from the material platform to spiritual platform, and also they can also help us manage life well on the both platforms. So we have to understand the association is very, very important. And also we should understand bad association. What kind of people we should not be associating is also very, very important, because associating with too much materialistic persons who can easily lie and make and hurts, intentionally, cheats, gossips, and judges other people, and boasts, like they're talking about themselves highly, and also complaints about every single thing. People complain about every single thing. Then that, okay, these are not the people I should be associating with. You better keep away from them as much as possible. And also people who are show offs about their opulences or beauty or intelligence, etc. All those people, we have to, the moment we understand that these people, and it is hard to bring them to a spiritual platform. Sometimes we might still try to bring them to the spiritual platform, but they kind of judge you because, oh, but I was thinking the other day, people are judging me because I'm in Krishna consciousness a little bit. I'm not yet, nothing yet at all, but still people already judge me because, all she talks about is Krishna and whatnot. But I said, okay, judge me. It's okay. At least you are not judging me. You are judging that you, in the judgment, you are thinking of Krishna. At least that is also good for you. Okay, judge me for that, So, but we have to understand, sometimes we get carried away. It is easy for us to carried away by the these material modes and Maya. So we have to be very careful who to associate with. We should not be associating with the bad. It's kind of, yes, I can say it's a bad association. So we should be careful who we are associating with. And also who takes pride. Sometimes people take pride of what they get, like once they are successful in materialistically or something, they take pride of it. But whenever they have problems, they just blame other people for their problems or situations of their life. So those kind of people also, you better be away from those kind of people. So that is for association. ABCs we are talking. And then the B for books. Obviously, books. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. books, reading books like Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and Chaitanya Charitamrita, and Nectar of Devotion, and all these books written by Srila Prabhupada, he has put so much time and effort after such a age, like when he came to US, and then he gave us all this nectar. So we have to read all these scriptures, and then we can attach our mind to these things and understand a lot. And then we can detach from all the useless material things, and automatically we become fearless, and also we become more the fear and anxiety slowly run away from us as we get more and more attached to these books, and if we understand and put that in perspective in our lives. And then C for chanting Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So while chanting is the first C, so we have to chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra at least 16 rounds a day. So I was just jokingly, I'm telling you, at least 16 rounds a day keeps the material diseases away. So chanting 16 rounds will help us. So please chant. And the D for diet. Diet is like eating vegetarian food, which we already spoke about. So we have to eat vegetarian food without onion, garlic, and we have to offer it to Krishna with the tulsi leaf. So in Bhagavad Gita 9.26, Krishna only asks for patram pushpam palam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. So we have to, he is asking only for patram pushpam palam toyam, a leaf, a flower, a fruit, and water. These are the only, he is not asking for anything which is, I want laddus or anything. But with devotion, even if we offer water, he will accept. So we have to, and we should offer to God, and then we have to eat. Our diet should be offered always to God first, and then we have to take it. And then E for Ekadasi, fasting. Fasting is very important. Today I was reading one thing which said, why do we have to fast? And it says like how much we are attached to eating. So when we fast on Ekadasi, it will just give another different perspective. Like we can survive without eating for one day, in 11 days, like 11th day, if we can Ekadasi, but we can still have some food without grains and beans, like other food. In normally, before they used to say it has to be like just water or fruits and milk, but after coming to ISKCON, I have understood like it is just with grains and beans we have to avoid, and onion, garlic, always every day we cannot eat at all. But these things like grains and beans we can avoid, and we can still have prasadam. Krishna, offer it to Krishna with a tulsi leaf, and we can have Ekadasi diet. And especially people who are working, it's very hard to keep a complete Ekadasi Vrat the whole day without eating. So this is a good way to offer it to Krishna without grains and beans, and we can still have prasadam. So these are the austerities today for this class. Thank you so much everyone for coming and listening. Hari Bol for everybody. I'm so blessed to be giving. I mean, I don't know. I just spoke whatever for I'm whatever Srila Prabhupada and Guru Kripa I could do this. Uh, Please everybody bless me and give me more encouragement so I can talk. Haribol, thank you. If you have any mistakes I have made, please rectify me, and please add your insights too. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mata.
Krishna, Mataji. Thank you for your wonderful session. It's really, really, nice to repeat again and again and again. Then only we can learn. And the austerity is very difficult to practice, though, in daily day-to-day life. But yes, it's a good reminder for all of us. And thank you so much. We don't want to waste so much of time. And Hare Krishna, all devotees, please give your realization. If you have anything to add, please encourage Mataji. Mataji has done so much, very good job. Thank you so much, Mataji. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Gayathri Mataji, Hare Krishna, everyone. You keep saying one thing. You keep saying that I am new to this, to Krishna consciousness. I am new to, it took me like 5 years before I could give a class. It didn't take you even for 5 weeks, I think, or 5 months. You're giving a class. So how come you are new? You are not new. You have done well. You have done very well. Thank you so much. And one thing I just want to say something about. I hope I'm not against what you have said. It's, the three modes of material nature, we cannot be separated from them because we live in this material world. And the three modes are from this material world. So everybody we have to eat. We have to sleep. When we're sleeping, we are in the mode of ignorance. We have to work to survive. So then we're in the mode of passion. And then when we do our spiritual life, we're in the mode of goodness. But that is not enough. We cannot escape these three modes, but it should be balanced, right? And then more than that is pure goodness. It is higher, but that will come with time, right? That will come with time. So, and then, like suppose you are talking about association, we should associate always with devotees. That is also true and it's good. But can we always associate with devotees? Workplaces, no devotees. So what we should do in that moment, in that time frame, we should try to keep our identity. We should not be afraid, scared of others. We should try to show our identity. Okay, yes, you are my work colleague. I cannot avoid it. I have to work in the same environment, but I keep my identity and then I don't criticize anyone. I don't show that I am a devotee. I keep my profile very low. But inside, I know who I am, just like the husband who is detached from the family home and he doesn't tell the wife, oh, you're Maya, I don't love you, whatever. But he is telling, I love you from outside, just to keep the peace in the house. But from inside, he is completely detached. That should be our practice in life because we are living in an era we should see the place, time, and circumstance. That is for sure. That we should be like keeping peace everywhere. That is our motive, to keep peace everywhere. And then you spoke very nicely and everything. And I'm very happy for you. I'm very glad. And I really encourage you to keep going. And hopefully you have, next time you get another chance to come on this platform and talk again. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you so much for joining today. And also, yes, Mataji, as you said, yes, material modes, we have to understand that we have to balance them. And also, yes, Mataji, you are elevated, so it's easy for you to keep the identity when you are with people around.
No,
For me,
Mataji,
it will take
no.
more longer, I guess, Mataji.
It's not a question of elevation. You see, this 1 hour, that's 1 hour, 1.5 hours, we have been together here. Our mind is only in this class. It's not somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So if we're outside, we still have Krishna in our heart, but we have to focus on the job, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
1 hour, whatever we are doing now, that will be our fire credit.
Yes.
At work, we cannot do that fire credit, but that's how do we get fire credit from that? By offering some of our income to a sun temple, purify our income, and that we get purified in this way. Thank you,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji. Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, very, very nice class. I really enjoyed it. You gave nice examples of yours, and as well as you practically explained many things, which I really liked it. Yeah, it was really, really nice. And I was just the external and internal cleansing. You were discussing as Prabhupada was mentioning in the purport. So the internal cleansing, yeah, that's very important. Like internally cleansing means what does it mean generally? So it means like, according to my understanding, I think like it is inner good qualities that we shouldn't keep any grudge towards others. We should not be envious of others. So that kind of things, I really think that is the internal cleanliness. So that has to be also practiced as we are neophyte devotees. So it doesn't come so easily, but we need to force sometimes ourselves to maintain those type of cleanliness along with the Krishna consciousness. So that's what I understand. And thank you for explaining that. And I really like the self-realization, what you have said, that like self-realization means actually we have to see what is bad in our heart, and then we have to get rid of that and all those stuffs. Yes, the self-realization is about knowing who you are, basically. What is the relationship with Krishna? And yeah, that is in the first instance, we should we can understand that, or not we can understand, that is, to understand itself is difficult, that we are not this body, we are this soul. That's the first kind of self-realization, I would say, like according to my understanding. And then, yes, we have to reflect back at what bad qualities are we are having, and one has to get rid of that. And we have to always be in Krishna consciousness to try to understand our relationship with Krishna. Like as we move on into the ladder of spirituality, if we are more and more into Krishna consciousness for so many years and our hearts are cleansed, and we really understand our true nature, that who are we and what is the relationship. And the relationship can be anything, like it can be any type of five rasas, like Madhurya rasas, Vatsalya, and Sakhya, Shanta, and Sakhya rasa. So I personally felt that is the topmost self-realization throughout the journey of spiritual practice. So I feel like that. So that just I wanted to share, because this is always my very interesting topic, like self-realization. Yeah, I read the book. First book is also Prabhupada's book. What I read was self-realization, science of self-realization. That's how I gave my heart to Prabhupada. So I just wanted to share this with you. Thank you for.
Yes. Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Yes, I did not think of the rasas actually at that moment when I was preparing, but very nicely said, Mataji. Yes, we should also, yeah. Every topic, when we go deeper and deeper, it has more and more depth to it, and it's so much to learn and to understand, Mataji. Thank you so much for your input. It's yeah, I am also learning. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Yeah, at the Bhagavad Gita, we don't discuss all these things. They're so deeply like this. But
Correct.
as we progress in them, we might understand, like, okay, so what am I really? Like, what is my relationship with Krishna? How, like that. And also, Krishna will also reveal to you, basically,
Yes,
from within, who you are. Like,
yes,
from internally, Krishna gives you your inclination towards your relationship with Krishna.
yes,
So that's what I would like to share. That's
yes.
I don't know, I might be wrong, but I understood like this. Over the spiritual journey, you might come across these things. And these all verses reminds me that it is from, it also comes in the nectar of instruction, Vacho Vegam, Manasa Vegam. That one is like austerity of speech and mind control and all those stuffs. And it also says that one has if someone has qualified for controlling all these senses, then he is qualified to accept disciples all over the world. And that means he can become a spiritual master and accept disciples. So that's one thing I remember, just came into my mind. I'm just sharing with you all. Thank you so much, Mataji. It was really, really nice. Yeah. It is not like you have given so many practical applications, like I really enjoyed it, which is very, very important. And you said, like, I was initially just chanting only the Vishnu Sahasranamam, and that's it, like that. But that's what really one has to understand. Like, this is not only about shloka recitation, like only reciting all the shlokas, but it is beyond that, understanding and going deep into the shastras and knowing about the different views and seeing the shastras in different angles and letting others share with all others. And that makes really interesting about discussing about Krishna, like there is a verse in from Bhagavad Gita 10.9. They say the elevated devotees, like pure devotees, they actually enjoy talking on the topics of Krishna and discussing more about the Krishna's pastime. So it was really nice to discuss like this. Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mataji. Haribol.
Thank you very much, Priya Mataji. It's really, really nice realization. Honestly, I also feel the same, sense of self-realization and the inner cleanliness. They are very, very important. And the shloka from the nectar of instruction, the first shloka, yeah, Vacho Vegam Manasa Vegam. Yeah, that's very nice. Thank you so much. Sridhar Prabhuji, anything to we have?
No, Mataji told almost everything.
Yeah,
Only thing I
very
feel is
nice.
Mataji was talking from the heart, not just from just saying for the sake of saying. So I can understand when she's saying like, it's not just like by hearting something and saying it, just more like but she just understand the meaning and she just saying from what her personal experience and coming from the heart. That's what I feel, Mataji. And moreover, as Supriya Mataji said, like reading shloka is not for sake of reading shloka. It has to understand the meaning. If you understand the meaning, then you understand the more the nectar of the shloka. Why our acharyas wrote this shloka, this bhajan and everything. That will come only if you know the meaning of that. Otherwise, just it can be the kind of singing practice, but not really the realization practice there. That's my understanding, Mataji. But Mataji gave a very nice class. I really appreciate it, and it's very nice to hear. And I would like to hear more from Mataji the coming weeks. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Prabhu, from the heart, coming from the heart. Really, really nice. Thank you, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Thank you,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Saurabh Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Yeah.
Krishna, Mataji. It was very nicely, everything has been explained, and I think that there was some very good inputs by the others already. They have said uh, deep, insightful things. So I have nothing more to add. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Yeah, so true. Hare Krishna, Saurabh Prabhuji. Would you like to add anything?
No, thank you, Mataji. I came in late, but thank you for the session. Nothing to add.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Usha Mataji, Hare Krishna, Usha Mataji. Hare Krishna, Usha Mataji. We
Hare
have.
Krishna, Mataji. Yes,
Okay, Mataji.
it's. I was just listening, Mataji. It's a really beautiful class because might be little bit disturbance. I am the office. Yeah, it's a really wonderful class, Gayathri Mataji. I learned so much, and still, that have to do A, B, C, D, E. That's made very nice, Mataji. That's beautiful. When you say that's yeah. So really nice. Thank you, Mataji.
Yeah, so true. Hare Krishna, Prasad Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Are you there, Prabhu? Hare Krishna, Prasad Prabhu. Gayatri Mataji introduced Prasad Prabhu to our group.
Yes,
Hare
yes,
Krishna, Prabhu.
Mataji. Prasad Garu. I don't know if he's still there or.
Okay,
Yes,
no problem.
he's here.
Namaste. Sorry, I was on mute. I hope you are hearing me now.
Yes, Prabhu, we are.
Thank you. It's a very good session. I enjoyed it very much. And the first time I'm attending this upon Gayatri God's invitation. So I hope I can attend more in future. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Prasad Prabhu from Canada as well. I think Gayatri Mataji introduced him to our group. So we'll welcome him. Thank you for joining, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Okay, if everyone is happy, there is nothing much to add. And very thanks again, Mataji, for a wonderful class. And shall we all unmute and say three Haribol to Mataji? Very excellent class, Mataji. Thank you.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Bol. Hari Bol.
Haribol.
Hari
Thank
Bol.
you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Okay,
Mataji.
Mataji, would you
Haribol.
like to?
Excellent.
Yeah, very nice. Yes.
Haribo.
Mataji, would you like to do the Narsimha prayer or you want someone else to do?
Anybody can do Mataji. Somebody can do
Yeah.
Mataji. Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Okay, okay. Okay, Sridhar Prabhuji and Supriya Gopi Mataji, will you be kind enough to do? Are you okay to do?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. We can.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Praladalaine.
Praladalaine.
Hiranyakashipurvakshaka.
Hiranyakashipurvakshaka.
Shilatankanakalaye. To Narsimho Parato Narsimho. Toya Toyami Tato Narsimho.
Yato Narasimho.
Ade Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho.
Ade Narasimho.
Ambakara Kamal Kare Akam Adhuta Shukta Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadita Taraharirupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare
Abhakara Kamala.
Keshavadita Naraharirupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. श्रीमते भगवान की भक्त श्रोमणि महाराज की
Jai.
श्रील प्रभुपाद की
Jai.
Thank you very much, Mataji. I think there was some network issue, maybe. Yeah, we could not hear very well. But yeah, thank you so much for doing this, Mataji and Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, all devotees. Thank you, Gayathri Mataji, once again for the wonderful class. It was really, really nice. And you spoke from the heart. We look forward to hear from you again. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Vancha Kalpa.
Kalpatarubhyascha kripa
सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
अनन्तकोटिवैष्णववृन्द की जय
जय
जगद्गुरु शिल प्रभुपाद की जय
जय
श्रील गुरुदेव की जय
जय
all glories to the assembled devotees. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you everyone for joining. Have a Krishna Consciousness Day in Canada. It's a
Thank
daytime
you.
for you.
Have a good
And
Krishna conscious night there in UK.
thank you, Bhataji. Thank you. Thank you all.
Hari
Thank you,
Bol.
Usha Mataji. Thank you, Saurabh Prabhuji, Hindulekha Mataji, Gayatri Mataji, Siddhar Prabhuji, and Supriya Gopi Mataji. Thank you for joining. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Amok Prabhuji.
Oh, Amok Prabhuji is here.
Just he's traveling, Mataji. I think on and off he is able to join.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he can speak. He unmuted. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Okay. Maybe he cannot hear us. Okay, shall we? We will have to join the japa in the morning, 5:30. Thank you, everyone. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.